You are listening to Doo-Wop, the way you want it. My name is Stevie, and we're on Remember Then Radio, WRTR.net, the soundtrack of our lives and the voice of Street Corner Entertainment. And we have some exciting news for you. Hey, I want you to take a listen to this.
Brand new record label, Chacona Records, coming soon with some memorable street corner harmony and soul group harmony sounds you won't forget. Call 702-765-7655 for info. Artists like Stevie Dunham, On My Way to the Corner. Unity, All for One and One for All. 495 East, Your Harmony Expressway. Mustang and Royal Blue in each corner. Also, check out the Street Corner Entertainment website at Chacona Records webpage, www.streetcornerentertainment.com. Check us out and place your order today.
That's right, Chacona Records, the Chacona record label, and we have none other than Mr. Chacona, Pete Chacona, on the line with us. Hey, Pete.
Hey, how you doing, Steve? How's everybody out there in RTR radio land out there? Ha-ha. All right.
Yeah, you can hear Pete's fantastic bass. You can hear it in his voice. You know when he goes solo. Oh, yeah.
Try.
And a little bit of falsetto. But anyway, so Pete, tell us about the Chacona label.
Well, this was through thanks to Mr. Stevie Dunham of Street Corner Entertainment. He offered me the opportunity to have my own record label, which was a dream of mine from ever since I bought my first 45. You know, so I have all these great sides coming out on Street Corner Entertainment. Chacona Records, with the subsidiary of Street Corner Entertainment, I meant to say. And, Stevie Dunham was kind enough to let me put out some a cappella sides of his from his CD that he made, which was phenomenal. If anyone don't have it, get it. It's unbelievable. Plus, I have stuff from my two groups that I formed, 495 East and Unity, have some great sides coming out by them. I was able to get in contact with one of the original members of Royal Blue, great a cappella group from UGHA. Never had a CD until now. I got the blessing from them, so I got some great stuff coming your way.
Fantastic. And Pete has a long doo-wop history. When he was a mere, 4 or 5 years old or something, he was little Mr. Doo-Wop.
Yeah, I was the little doo-wop. Yes, I was. I was through a radio station out here on Long Island, New York, BLI. They used to have the showmobile, and they would put on the shows, and they dubbed me the little doo-wop, and they said to the crowd, if you could stump the kid, you'll get a BLI T-shirt. At that age, 5, 6, 7, in that time frame, I was only stumped twice.
Wow. And Pete's dad, Pete Chacona Sr., also in a doo-wop group, the Exquisites, and Pete currently sings with that group.
Right, that's correct. But my father was also, for all you collectors out there, was an original member of Gio and Adele's Alter Dreams on Golden Crest.
Wow. So, quite a history. Now, we're going to hear some cuts that are going to be coming out on the Chacona label. And, Pete, we got a couple of cuts first from 495 East.
Right.
First one that we're going to hear is You Send Me. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, this version of 495 East was the second version of the second incarnation. I came across this gentleman by the name of Brandon David at a karaoke bar, and this, he was singing more like Frank Sinatra, Tony Bennett, all that stuff. And I said to him, I said, you got a soul voice there. Why don't you try to do Sam Cooke? So he sang it that night, and his dream was to be in a vocal group. So I brought him in. Long story short, I brought him in. The rest is musical history, and we went in the studio. We cut our rendition, which is a little bit of a ripoff for all you collectors out there, of the Street Corner Symphonies version off of Funky Machine LP. Mm-hmm. I loved it, sped up just a little bit, so we did that rendition. Hope everyone out there enjoys it.
Okay, and wow, we have the amazing, incredible Gil Torres in the room with us. Gil let us know that it was he that put together the deal for you to record Philly's Royal Blue.
Wow.
So,
thank you, Gil.
So, hey, Gil, how you doing? And welcome to Remember Then Radio's chat room and Doo-Wop the Way You Want It. Gil said he gave it to Stevie Dunham, and Stevie gave it to you.
And I am very thankful to the legendary Gil Torres of the legendary Laura Kings.
Yeah.
Great guy, great guy.
Great guy and fantastic singer. We're going to have Gil on.
I agree with you 100% there, Steve. I'll tell you that.
We're gonna have Gil on for an interview one of these days, fairly soon. And Gil also sang with the Persuasions for a while and toured with them. But getting back to 495 East with You Send Me, and we're going to follow that with a live version of Mustang Sally.
Well, how we came about that song was in the first incarnation of the group. We heard the version from The Commitments from the movie, and we liked it, and we did. And I had myself, Gary Barish, Angela Barish, Kerry Viano, and Terry McGovern. So you had 3 guys and 2 girls, which was a headache and a half. I don't want to get into that, but that's another story.
Okay.
But then the second incarnation, we revisited the song, and on this version, you have Gary Barish on lead vocals.
Okay, let's start off with You Send Me. Here we go.
Yeah, boom, 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 boom.
You send me, darling. You send me. I know you send me, darling. You send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. Whoa, you thrill me. I know you and you thrill me, darling. You thrill me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. And at first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, you send me. I know you and you send me, darling. You send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do. And at first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, it's lasted so long. And now I find myself wanting to marry you and take you home. Oh, send me, darling, you send me. Honest you do, honest you do, honest you do.
Want to do one? Yeah, do it, Master. All right.
Gary.
I wish I had better light.
It's okay?
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay?
It's okay.
Before we start, we just need a little... No, not on me. We need a little hand clap. So come on.
Mustangs LL. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Mustangs LL now, baby. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. You be running on no till. Wow, if you gotta put your flat feet on the ground. Oh yeah. All you wanna do is ride around, Shelly. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. One of these early mornings, I'm gonna be whopping those weeping eyes. Yeah.
What kind of coach, Bob?
I'll buy you a brand new Mustang. It was in 1965. Now you come around and signify too much. You don't wanna let me ride Mustang Sally now, baby. Guess you better slow your Mustang down. Alright. Running on no till. Oh, I guess you gotta put your flat feet on the ground. Alright.
Say one time.
All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride. All you wanna do is ride around, Sally. Ride, Sally, ride.
Let's hear it for 495 East. 495 East, anybody? Yeah, thank you very much for coming down to my birthday party. Thank you. Pete Chacona Jr. and all the...
All right, there you go. Two from 495 East, a.k.a., for those of you from New York, the Long Island Expressway. But we're going to hear from another group on the Chacona label. This one is Unity. Pete,
Yep.
tell us about Unity.
Oh, all right. Well, a brief history of me and Mr. Jeff Bush, who's a member of Unity. We were in a vocal group together for a brief time called Sugar and Spice, which consisted of myself, Peter Chacona, Jeff Bush, Carrie Viano, and her sister Lee Viano. The two of them left the group. Actually, all three left, with the exception of myself. And then a couple of years later, I got back in contact with Jeff Bush, and we put an ad in the paper, and we got Carnell done, and Russell Turpin, and we formed a soul Motown group called Unity. And not to toot our own horn, but everyone used to always tell us that we were the closest to the Temptations.
Cool. All right. And the cuts that we have from Unity, we have a live version of Old Man River.
Right.
And a live version of You're a Big Girl Now.
Two songs that whenever we would perform them, we would get standing ovations. Of course, everyone knows Old Man River from the Broadway show Showboat, and the late great Blue, Melvin Franklin. That was his swan song. Every time, he would do it, it would tear the house down. Even when Jimmy Hayes did with the Persuasions, tore the house down. So I wanted to pay tribute to the late great Melvin Franklin and the late great Jimmy Hayes with my rendition of Old Man River. And Jeff was a big influence for him was the stylistics. So we threw that song in our show, and hope everyone out there enjoys it. From Unity, off of the upcoming CD on Chacona Records, All for One and One for All.
All right. Great. Oh, I should mention also, for those of you that don't know, that Pete was an original member of the Accords.
That's correct.
So that was way back when. But right now, we're going to hear Unity doing Old Man River, and you'll hear Pete's unmistakable bass on this one, right?
That's correct.
Okay, let's take a listen.
All right.
Gotta go
Sound of Unity, Jeff Bush, Pete Chacona. We heard You're a Big Girl Now and Old Man River, both live performances. All right.
That's right.
And we've got a couple of cuts from the one and only Stevie Dunham. The Don, yeah. A couple of a cappella cuts. We have I'm Really Too Young, great cut. And we'll also do, I think, Along My Lonely Way.
Oh, yeah. His take on the Utopians classic was unbelievable. I tell him this all the time, and I mean it. It's right up there with the original, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
It's right up. And the Noble Tones side is right up there with the original, too.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that man does, and I'm not just saying this because he's a friend of mine, or I'm afraid he's going to break my legs. All kidding aside, I'm saying this because that man has the voice. He's like Gil Torres. He has the voice. He backs up what he says and what he does.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and Stevie Dunham, I love him like a brother, and I thank him so much for bringing me into Street Corner Entertainment and giving me this opportunity.
Fantastic. Let's hear from Stevie right now. Stevie was supposed to be on tonight, but he's feeling under the weather out there in Vegas.
Yeah, I hope he feels better.
Yeah, I hope he's getting some rest.
I know where he is, though, Steve. I know where he is. Right now, he's on his way to the corner to sing these songs for us. Right here on Remember Then Radio.
That's probably true. Let's hear Stevie right now with I'm Really Too Young, and followed by Along My Lonely Way. And you know how Remember Then Radio loves Stevie Dunham and Street Corner Entertainment. And now the Chacona label. Yeah.
Steve.
Yes.
If I can just say something real quick.
Yeah.
I want to just give a big thank you to Mr. Ramon Altamirano for the promo you heard earlier. I want to thank him on air.
And we're going to hear that promo. We're going to hear the promo again before you go. But I thought that was Ramon.
Yeah, it was.
So, great. Here we go with I'm Really Too Young, Stevie Dunham.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really too young
Bum, bo-do-do, boom,
to know about love. My heart is yearning. So teach me this love. You know I love you. So will you come home?
bum.
This love is yearning just for you. Don't you know I really love you so? This love is yearning just for you. So will you come back to me?
Bo-do-do-do.
I'm really too young to know about love. My heart is yearning. So teach me this love. You said that you found someone new to do the things I used to do. Oh, I guess I'll have to go along my lonely way. Tell me, what have I done so wrong that I must sing this lonely song? Oh, I guess I'll have to go along my lonely way. You know it hurts me so. Please come back to me, my dear. Only you can stop these tears. Oh, I guess I'll have to go along my lonely way.
The Incomparables, Stevie Dunham, Along My Lonely Way, and before that, Stevie did I'm Really Too Young. And the first CD coming out on the Chacona label is On My Way to the Corner, right?
That's correct. Stevie Dunham, On My Way to the Corner, will be the first release out on Chacona Records through Streetcore Entertainment. If you would like to make advanced orders of that, you can contact Stevie Dunham at 765-7655, or you can email him at streetcornerent1000@gmail.com.
Right. Or you can go to the website, streetcornerentertainment.com, and you'll find... you'll find all the information there as well. Let's say goodnight to Lefty Frizzell. He's listening in from the UK. It's like about 2 a.m. there. So have a nice night, Lefty. Sleep well. And for those of you that came in late, we're talking to Pete Chacona. And Pete is in the process of releasing or forming or producing a brand new record label, Chacona Records. I guess that when we say we're the voice of Street Corner Entertainment, we'll also say, and the voice of Chacona Records.
I wouldn't go that far.
But,
but if you want to, I wouldn't stop you.
But we are speaking with Pete Chacona, who has a great singing history. And we're going to play the promo again, Pete. And this promo is done by Ramon Altamirano.
That's correct.
And another Street Corner Entertainment artist.
My
Brand new.
brother.
And, yeah. And Ramon is also in the process of forming his own record label called Otter Records. More about that as time goes on. But here is Chacona Records promo.
Brand new record label, Chacona Records, coming soon with some memorable street corner harmony and soul group harmony sounds you won't forget. Call 702-765-7655 for info. Artists like Stevie Dunham, On My Way to the Corner. Unity, All for One and One for All. 495 East, Your Harmony Expressway.
Mustang Sally.
And Royal Blue, in each corner. Also, check out the Street Corner Entertainment website at Chacona Records webpage, www.streetcornerentertainment.com. Check us out and place your order today.
And we're back with Pete. And Pete, I want to thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me, Steve. And to Barbara, as well. I love you guys. You guys are like family to me.
Well, that goes both ways, and we can't wait for those CDs to come out.
Me neither.
I can imagine. And if you want to find out more, you can go to streetcornerentertainment.com, and in the menu, you'll see something that says labels, and you'll see Chacona Records under there.
That's right.
And a great logo that Pete designed. So,
thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you again. And great cuts, and we'll talk to you soon.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone stay well, stay safe. All you RTR listeners out there, stay safe. Music is the best medicine. That's all I can say about that.
It sure is. Puts a smile on everybody's face.
Absolutely.
And say hello to your parents from me.
I certainly will.
Thank you, and we'll talk again soon.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone have a good night and stay safe.
You too, Pete. Take care.
God bless.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Just heard from Pete Chacona, brand new record label, Chacona Records. Some exciting stuff coming out. A lot of it is, wow, we didn't get to play. But we will be. And you are listening to Doo-Wop the Way You Want It right here on Remember Then Radio, WRTR.net, the soundtrack of our lives, and the voice of Street Corner Entertainment, and the voice of Chacona Records as well, yeah.